Hello and welcome to a brief introduction to ShelbyNext, our online directory at Christ Church. So the page we see here is our home page on a desktop computer. Our web address is ccalex.shelbynextchms.com. We see our Christ Church seal letting us know that we're in the right place. And we're going to go ahead and log in with our username and password. If you don't have this information, email membership@ccalex.org. So we are logged in and we see our dashboard here. We have a little welcome message. And then we see all of the different buttons we can click to see different aspects of our own profile and then the ShelbyNext directory. So we see our giving buttons here at the top, our directory, and then our own info at the bottom. We're going to ignore these two buttons over here, groups and calendar, for right now because we don't do much with that. So let's start with giving. We click giving and we see our giving history. Our dummy profile here does not have a giving history, but if you do, yours will appear here with different amounts that you've donated into different ministries. Let's click our home button up here at the top and go back. We have the option to give now as well, which will take you to a page that should look pretty familiar if you use online giving at Christ Church. Now let's go ahead and click on My Info. This will show us our profile. We see our name up here at the top, as well as our birth date. Now keep in mind that no one else is going to see your age. They'll just see your birthday date, not your age. We scroll down and we see our contact info with our phone number and our email, our address, our birthday, and our created date. And we go over here where we can update our information if something on your profile looks incorrect. You can even upload a photo over here if you have a picture that you would like to upload to be your profile picture. So we see our phone number and our email address. And this is where you can update your information if something is incorrect. It'll give you a screen that says submit for changes, and then someone on staff will have to approve those changes just to make sure that we know what's going on. Let's scroll back up to the top. And if you update that info, you're going to want to hit save to make sure that your changes to your profile have been saved. So now we're going to go over here to account, and this is where you can update your password if you would like to have a different password or reset your password, and then you're going to want to click save again. We're going to ignore these settings over here because the software that we use to send out weekly emails doesn't talk to this program, so they aren't affiliated programs. We can just ignore that. Let's click home, and then we will move on over to our directory. So this is really what a lot of people are interested in when logging into ShelbyNext. This is our directory with all of the wonderful people at Christ Church that we love so dearly. Now, we can scroll through this whole long list of people. You see we have 69 pages worth of folks. Or we can go back up to the top of our page and we can type a name into the search bar. So here we're going to search for Michelle Bays. And there she pops up, and now we are here on her profile. We can see her lovely profile picture, her birth date, but not her age. And here we see her email address, and her phone number would be here too. Notice that we don't have addresses available because we don't list home addresses in the directory. Over here we can see the people in Michelle's family, her husband, and her children. And that contact info is what you're going to be most interested in. Email addresses and phone numbers so that you can contact your church friends. Now we're back on our home page with all of our different dashboard buttons, and now we can go up to the top and log out of our profile when we are done navigating the directory. We're going to switch gears and take a look at the app, the ShelbyNext app. If you don't have the app already, go ahead and go to the App Store or the Google Play Store and search ShelbyNext. we're going to want to download the very first app that we see that says ShelbyNext Membership. It's important that it says membership. The other apps will not get you anywhere. Now that we have the app, we're going to type in ccalex where it says domain. And then our login credentials, our username and password down below. Again, if you don't have these, you can email membership@ccalex.org and we will help you out. Now that we're logged in, we have our home page. You can see that we can go to our profile and see the same information that we saw on the desktop. We can scroll down and see all of that different information. We can edit it as well, just like we can on the computer. So if any of the information is incorrect, we can just edit it and submit it for review. We can go over to giving and look at giving history. And then we can go back to the home page and take a look at the directory. So we see our big long list here again of all of the people at Christ Church. But we can just go to the top and search a name in that search bar. So we're going to look at Michelle's profile again. And we see all of her information, her husband's name, her kids' names, her contact information, her phone, and her email address, and anything we might want to see. We can go back to the home page again. We've got a handy give button right there. And then when we want to log out, we just go back to our profile, scroll down to the bottom, and click log out. I hope you found this video helpful for a brief introduction to ShelbyNext, our online directory at Christ Church. Email us if you have any questions at all.